Oh, I'm sure there is. Every multiplayer game, I think people have
Test.
an opinion
Hello
about it.
and welcome everybody to the
I'll
stream.
say the
Still
players
getting
have
set up.
discussed it quite extensively in the past.
And
I think
aggressively.
there is a chat somewhere, history somewhere on that, isn't there?
Yeah.
There is.
Voice chat.
It's one of those areas that, as a developer, we just can't win. Because if we put it in, there's going to be people that don't like having it. If we don't put it in, there's people that would say, "Hey, we should have this." Using a third-party one, it works. Using Discord as an option, it allows people to have their choice of where they want to have voices, how they want to set it up a little bit more. But then it's not centralized within the game. So, yeah.
I have a proposed solution.
Getting all my
If
chat
you
windows
make
set up
a
here.
craftable radio
We're
or
listening into the
walkie-talkie
Stars
type
Reach
item in game, and then while you
Discord
have it,
channel
you can voice chat with
for
other people who
the
have
current
it.
playtest that's going to start here
That was discussed
in 5 minutes.
Certainly is an option, but one of the things that we always certainly run into is anytime we have new things to add to game, delays potential other things. So it's always a question of what is most important.
I think the current Discord one probably works because people can have their own guild or group chats, and then there could be just a generalized open chat, and you get the best of both worlds.
One of the biggest concerns that I run into with putting in-game ones into it is while it adds accessibility for players, it also adds a lot of potential griefing situations.
Mm.
Okay. I should now have all my chat windows up and running. So if somebody jumps into YouTube, Twitch, and or X, I should be able to see you
The
guys.
big question is, do I open the servers early like I usually do, or wait until exactly the time, or wait 5 minutes late? So many options.
Right now.
Surprise us.
I'm going to keep clicking this button until you open it.
Yeah,
I can
do
see
love
people are doing
the,
that in my logs.
I do love the
I-
pop-up that says when the
They're
next
trolling
testable
us.
window will be. And it cuts off
So
at the
this
letter
build
B.
today is a fresh,
that's
clean
actually a
slate
Unity bug.
start.
Yeah, I've noticed that
They
too.
wiped out all of our progress from before.
The error
It is
message type they're
pre-alpha
using,
testing.
it's not wrapping.
It is not
Wait,
a
Why does
100%
Jess? Why does
full-time
yours say
server.
otters?
Not even close yet. So keep that in
Can't wait
mind
to
as
play
we're
Otters
playing.
Reach.
Why wouldn't it?
We're going to turn Discord down a little bit.
because
but
I
it's
modded
good to
my
listen
game.
in.
Wow.
Because Jess thinks he's funny.
He is funny.
Oh, okay then.
Okay,
Okay.
turn Discord down.
Listen, it gives me a smile every time I
I might
log
have
into
to go
the game. All
a
right,
little bit
I'm
quieter.
happy.
It's
Leave
quite
me
loud on
alone.
my end.
No,
Hopefully
that's
you guys
perfectly
can
fine.
still
It's
hear it, even
similarly
though I'm
giving you a
turning
smile every
them
time it
down a
makes me
bit.
take my hand and just kind of clap my forehead and shake it for a little bit.
Did
But I
Dave see
don't
my
like to
video,
always
though?
talk over other people talking.
I don't
So
know if he did.
at
you
some
see
point,
my
I'm
game?
going to have to jump over
I have
into
not
the
seen the channel. I saw
Discord
you talking about it. I haven't followed
and
it.
It's in your content.
exit stage left
Oh,
at some point.
did you really mod the menu? Oh, that is fantastic.
Yeah,
I wish I
even
could,
modded the Afraid
in
Icon
Discord,
the
change the
game as
volume
well, so it's
across
a little louder.
output volume
And
for.
welcome everybody. Hopefully
There
we'll
it is.
get a lot more dings as this increases here. We'll get more people in Discord. Today's playtest is going to be open to everybody, so we are going to see how things go today. There is a possibility that if things go poorly, that will give us some really good information, and we'll also react to that by probably locking the servers for a little bit, letting things calm down, and then we'll kind of throttle things and let people in, let them out, kind of idea. For a period of time if we hit that. Hopefully we won't hit that. We are also doing some testing on our server side and stuff like that, so hopefully we don't break it. But I'd love to find out if we do. In addition to that, we have an update that we have out there. So if you have not got a client update, please make sure you log out of Steam, log back in. That'll force it to do a search to see if there's updates, and you should get the new client. Because if you do not have that new client, you are going to have a very hard time logging in. With the update today, there is a post in the Discord that shows a link to our website that has all
Oh,
of the
here we go,
notes that are
boys.
in there. The big things you're going to see in there is some quality
I need to
of life
see
changes, and there is a
OBS
new planet that is
Studio.
accessible for you.
Okay,
If
we
you're new
got
to us today,
audio, all
since we
that.
do have, it is open to all groups. We do have some people that didn't make it to any previous tests, so this might be their first time being here. I suggest you take a look at the F1 stream. That will give you lots of information on how different tools and equipment and controls work in the game. Otherwise, feel free to ask in general, in Discord, in here. Any of those work.
Okay, the
Many of
game
us are
sound
willing
is a
to
bit
answer some of those
loud.
questions.
Let me turn down my own speakers.
Also, I don't know if it's possible to pin a comment of mine from the Google Sheet that has the F1 menu all laid out.
Need to adjust this start
Rod,
screen.
camp size 3 is unlocked.
Is it?
Yep. Camp size and enable homestead are both unlocked.
Look at that. Oh, yeah.
I'm liking the little icons on the health bar.
Ooh, farming skill.
Okay.
Oh.
Wait, where are you seeing that? That you should not
It's
be
in the
seeing.
skills.
The
Well,
login
what
seems
the
to be
heck?
taking a little while here, but
Not supposed to be there?
there we go.
Whoops.
Planetology's
How
in
it works.
Is
We're gonna see what-
planetology new?
Nope.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're gonna see if that breaks anything. That'll be fun.
Remember to
Ooh,
grab the
FOV.
box, guys. That way you can grab stuff to build instantly.
There's a box like right by the portal.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
got it.
I had to stand basically on top.
I see someone's already laid down their camp on the new island.
Oh, I see a hair.
Okay, so I'm just getting away from the masses.
It started me on
because-
pyromyces, so I have to drop a mushroom. Like, I can't not. It started me here.
Unlocked banana recipe.
Oh, amazing.
Gas hogs are respawning. They're not doing what they're supposed to.
Got my homestead already. Happy days.
It looks like limes take longer than lemons.
Oh man, new plant looks great.
Ooh, who's that?
There's a
How would
player
this-
called.
I've just seen the
So my goal here is to run around. I really want to collect a
just
bunch
seen
of
the
stuff for
new- the
botany,
new boss on the
so we can start looking at some cooking recipes and all that kind of stuff.
He's got some lights.
So we're just off to a start here. We're looking it around. I'm trying to watch my chat windows. So if you
It just doesn't have any animation that it's showing.
are watching my
Oh,
live
okay.
stream
But I see like
and
260 of everything.
are trying to chat
Okay.
with me, at least, or if you're just
Sounds like
watching
it's
for
fun
now,
to look.
please hit the
Yeah, trying to figure out how to get it to work. My bad.
um,
Oh well.
we're gonna have to do some combat here. Okay, that was kind of horrid.
Now I gotta find the portal to the new planet.
Orange.
Alright.
Or white.
So one of the things
It's very blinky. You know.
I was noticing a lot yesterday when I was playing
That big one like
is
dead
the
center.
day-night cycle. It definitely seems like it's always night.
Blinky blink.
Yeah, no,
It's like-
they did everything to make sure it was the most obvious one.
Uh huh. Yep.
Aren't they all blinking?
Not as blinky as this one.
No, that one's very blinky.
Blinky, see me.
That one is like dead center of everything and lit up like a Christmas tree.
Plants now. Once you harvest them, they disappear.
So how's everybody else doing? Do we have anybody watching that is also in the Stars Reach playtesting?
I grab him. I see you, Spitboard.
Since I'm going for the cooking aspect, I definitely... Oh, they got little icons now down next to the health bar. That's kind of cool. So right down here at the middle, we got a heart, something. Oh, a focus and stamina. I don't know if the mouse over numbers were there before, but I think those icons are new, so that's cool.
It won't open when you click the button. Just check your inventory to make sure the stuff is there.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I also did it a few times without realizing.
Oh, they
Yeah,
gave
I've
us
got,
some
like,
drones and a
260 things
fabricator
on
and
me
an
'cause I did not
instaformer. Oh,
realize that.
perfect.
I have
That was... I was trying to
1,400
make
long
it instaformer
slates, 3,500
before,
You better get to building.
Hey, that's what I'm here for.
and
I've
just
got
getting
about
the mineralogy
2,600
tree
just
trained out to go
Let's
get
go.
the tool made.
Is that
I
a new
mean,
landing animation?
there's definitely some gameplay
Is
involved
this
there.
scary on the new?
Jester new ball.
The Scarion's the new one. Yes.
It's got
Okay.
spikes. It looks nice.
It is gorgeous.
All right.
It's
We're
a,
dropping this mushroom. I'll be over in a minute.
it's a boss ball hog.
That
I
big guy
gotta
right there
wait for
is
the
I can't
rest
call them
danger.
the bosses. Oh,
You're saying
I
it's
gotta
a
wait.
boss hog?
I feel like it's too easy to get to new planets, though. Like I feel like it should be some grind on like the first planet.
This is all
I
just
mean,
testing and
yeah.
accessibility.
Okay.
Once we're out of testing, that's going to change.
Okay.
I can't believe a crowd of this age just let a dragon go.
Yeah.
I mean,
mean-
I just turned 27 yesterday.
I never watched Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh,
so
I just
know
noticed
it.
the plants are... Some of these plants are actually disappearing.
They're always empty.
The other day,
You can look at
you would collect them, but they
they're
didn't
just doodle
disappear.
holes. They never did no harm.
no, no, no.
Yeah, the
I don't know if it's all plants.
like, glitch of trying to land on
this
space
guy?
sharks is definitely still there.
Ooh, there's a beach down there. I'm gonna make my home there.
There you go.
Oh, good improvement,
glitch,
guys.
I see
I
feature.
noticed.
Yes,
Took me a
we always
second.
call them
Feature
Okay,
until
Todd
I can't
Howard.
fight it.
I think that
I like
precedes
it. That's
Todd
a
Howard.
huge improvement for me.
No, they're not glitches. They're
It definitely
features
makes
with
it feel
Skyrim.
like the world is more interactive. I know where I've been, what I've
Or at least that's
collected.
when it
An
came
area it's empty. They did say things will grow back, but that's okay. Let's see.
Wait, there's like caves in the side of the mountain.
Now the fruit
Oh.
still doesn't disappear out of a tree,
Everyone
Can't
remembers
have
that.
two
but that's
camps.
okay. You know,
Yeah, but
You can have 2 homesteads, but you can't have 2 camps.
Okay.
You need to make it into a homestead before you can.
I'm just trying to claim as much of this beach as I can.
I'm just trying
get some
to
players
distance
together.
myself
You
from the
can
starter.
actually share
area.
permissions with a group, and actually have multiple people using each other's homesteads.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't
so you
be
get stunned when
surprised
piping's out. Nice.
if you try to take all the prime real estate, if your real estate becomes not prime anymore.
Has
Rod, what happens if the G key doesn't work and I've refreshed? Do I need to log and come back in again? None of the two stations or anything work.
Hilariously, try pressing
Okay.
F.
I like some of the updates. Definitely love the world removing the plants as they are collected.
Pathfinder points on the Scarian are not working for me.
Let me test them.
In what way?
I'm standing at it.
Let's look at
left-clicking
our
on
skill
it.
trees.
My
Oh,
character's making the
cool.
motion to,
They've
like,
got
shoot
the
the gun,
indenting
but I
working,
am
so now you
not
can
getting
see
it
that
reshaped.
botany,
Mine works.
Maybe you need to get a bit
forestry is
closer
indented
or take
under
a
it,
step
and
back.
civil
You have to
engineering
stand right
is
in
a
front of
subset
it,
of
not
mineralogy.
inside it and not
Oh,
too far
that
away.
also is a huge
It's a bit
bonus
finicky.
for me.
Try hitting 2 to put your gun away and pull it back out too. Sometimes it's just resetting it that way fixes it.
Nope, still didn't work for me. I'll log out back in, see if that
Try
works.
sending me $100 through PayPal.
Real quick before you log out, try using your terraformer and see if your terraformer is hitting where you expect it to hit.
Oh, all right.
Oh yeah, it could be the aim bug.
Another thing somebody mentioned too is switch to the
Now, when the next day
pointing
cycle
the
comes, I'm
PT
going to
key and back.
run around, and if
I've got the exact same
there's
issue you're
some
describing, and it appears to be the aim.
easier to kill creatures, I definitely want to try to kill some of those because a lot of the crafting recipes I
Is
know
this
need
new that just
bone.
passing through the spawn thing saves your state?
It's not new.
The message is new.
It's new to me.
Yeah, it hasn't told you, but that's
Oh.
what it does. It's not relifing. It's not saving you relife automatically, but it saves your inventory.
What's the difference?
It doesn't set your spawn point. It
Yeah,
just
when
saves
you die,
your.
you'll still respawn at the same place.
To clarify that a little better, is what it's actually saving is the items that you are potentially going to, or the items you're
Nice
saving
improvements
when you die.
over
So
how it was yesterday.
If
It'll be
I
interesting to
save that-
see what
you get that
happens
message and
here
that save happens, and I go and die. If I haven't picked up anything,
once I start
won't
hitting
actually
some of the
leave
UI.
anything on a corpse.
The
If I picked
UI
up
was
anything,
the
I'll leave that in a corpse.
biggest sticking
If I
point
log
for
out
not just me,
at
but
that
for a
point,
lot of people.
it hasn't actually done a full save to my character, or if I crash, I should say. A logout will save the character, and if I log back in, I'll have the same items. If you really want to make sure you save your character, do the revive point. That will do an actual save to the database of your exact stuff you have in your character.
Who's over here already?
So the little, so the little thing at the camp, sorry, the little thing at the spawn and the same thing in a camp do the same thing. That they're both real life.
Oh,
Yeah, the
wait a
relife
second.
one, when
Let
you
me
actually
jump over
activate it
and
and
share
change your
my
relife
streams in
location, that
Discord.
does a full save.
And I think I'm going
The
to
interaction of just walking into it,
lower
it
their
basically updates
volume
what you're
here
going to leave on your corpse.
because they're
I see.
Yeah,
Thank you.
as you go out on an adventure, if you haven't been
they're
to
too
a
loud for me.
homestead recently,
They're so loud I can't hear myself think.
will drop if you die. Oh hey, you can.
So the moral of the story is camped off.
No, I got them too low.
Are we all on this new planet?
I think so.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure that was going to happen.
I mean, you're not, by the way.
I'm
There's
on
40
Pyromisis. So
There's 48 people on the new planet.
Yeah, there's.
Those ember horns here are a real fire hazard.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
The
three
other
of them
planets
at the
have about
same
half as
time.
many as the other as this planet does.
Okay, where else can I post that? I know I can do it in your content.
Time for me to find a good building spot.
Just not on the beach. That's my primary
And let's
mistake.
go over to my channel.
I'm joking.
I'm gonna go build all of my camps or all of my homesteads right around yours.
Anyone building inside a cave?
Okay.
Actually,
Hopefully,
get back down there, make it easier to bury you.
You'll actually be able to see the outlines for the other people's homesteads once they're placed.
Yeah, I can already see the person who's next to me.
There's also an option to turn that off if you'd like.
Well, get pavers. Oh, that is.
You get everything. This
yeah,
little
having so
this
many things
valley
optional
All right.
is good.
Gorgeous little bit of real estate here.
Rodney, could you guys give it a larger server instance? Because it's much more responsive. The sim is so much more responsive than it usually is.
Sim
Maybe they're doing the GPU testing.
What was that, Rodney?
The sim, as far as I'm aware, the sim has been changed. We have made some adjustments in a few of the
Now, botany is
It's
definitely
definitely an improvement.
seeming to be a lot easier to get XP on.
The UI looks so good. Like these are really good improvements. I love the little lines around the resource collection on the left-hand side when you gather new resources. That's such a nice thing. I don't know, it's weird, but like.
Yes. It's such a minor minor change, but
Yeah.
it looks so much better. And there's a few things that still don't go there, like gifting, for example. I want to get in there too, just so it's
Yeah.
all universal. But we caught most of them.
My
Smaller
favorite thing
ramps to
so
the
far.
portals too.
My favorite thing so far is the.
It looks like there's some other plant life too. I don't remember these little white flowers, but that's okay. I was also off in La La Land. That looks like I should be able to collect that guy. I got it. So the hitbox on that guy was quite small. What about these yellow guys?
Yeah. 75.
I think it's 40 to 75.
That little red flower was worth 10 XP as well.
Sir, may I crawl through your hole?
Oh?
Rodney,
Wait,
did you
this is that
shrink
kind of
us?
game?
Did we always have the jetpack?
No.
You could get it before, but we're giving it to you right now to start. Before you had to craft it.
Okay.
In the future, you will
I
have
definitely want to go back and train up
just
here.
because of,
Here's my spawn point
sessions.
here.
And it's really difficult to actually go through and do all of the progression during that period of time. So while we have this active, we are going to give you things like the fabricator, the jetpack, the grappling hook,
Spider-Man.
The gravity gun, the helix. You got all your combat tools and a paver.
Jetpack, it's a nice feature, to be honest.
but don't get too used to having it. Because in the future, you will definitely need to get them for yourself.
So, I'm a Pokemon Mind player. I'm used to work for my friends.
Was the default FOV changed at all?
It
was.
Okay. It
From
feels
45 to 60.
okay. It feels like now the game feels like the size and everything just feels right all of a sudden.
Yeah, it does.
It's like it feels like a whole new game almost. It's like it's really weird. It is weird. It's so cool.
Yeah, we pulled it back a little bit. It's set to 60 by default now.
Yeah.
And then in the options, if you don't like
They've
the
said
fish
it
eyed
was
view.
45 and now it's 60.
That's awesome.
Weird.
Oh, you can actually harvest the assets now. The mushrooms and stuff disappear.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh yes, I forgot that was this one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
In some ways, they are a limited resource now. Because if you do harvest all of one particular one off a planet, they will be gone.
Yeah, you can roll that. That's awesome.
There was also spreading was added in with this one, so as long as there's still some of it on the planet, you set it to, it will attempt to populate.
And is the spread like nearby a node or is it just global?
It needs to be something near. So
okay.
Like if you put a bush down in one corner of the map, it's not going to appear somewhere else.
Okay.
I'm just trying to make sure I got plenty of stuff. So when I go back and hopefully train up a lot of stuff in botany area,
Are you supposed
we have
to
plenty to toy around with.
Yeah, mine isn't either.
You probably have it buried in the ground a little bit.
Ah. Right. I forgot the stations don't operate correctly. That happens. You're reminding me.
So there's me going to jump into the water. I'm just going to land on it. No, I flew the ground. So now I'm going to have to try and
Yeah, that still
get
happens.
this.
Yes. Swimming isn't so much a thing in this at the moment. Fabricator can't move the little node with the home options.
No, that's centered.
Okay.
Yes, got it.
It just won't let me change my homestead options then because it got buried.
Are these water plants or just plants in the water?
They require a certain amount of hydrology in order to grow there.
They're deep underwater. They're not hard. Oh, discovered seaweed.
I need to say how satisfying it is to watch Scrabble go down the side of a mountain.
Here we go.
Kill you dead.
Just trying to
That's
avoid the big bads.
What, the death part or the not dying?
Watching other people die.
How many planets are we up to now? What is it, 5?
Yes.
I'm blind, but what's the new color for the new one?
It's orange and it's more flashy.
Orange and more flashy. Okay, thank you.
Just above
It is
the
not
asteroid,
orange,
I think.
it is white.
Yeah,
Orange.
it is white,
Okay.
but mainly it's flashy. That's really its distinct quality.
See, I'm confused by that because all of them should be flashing. Did I screw that up?
No, there's more flashy.
Well, on the underside at least, it's flashy.
Oh, it's just the other ones are relatively on the same plane.
Okay.
You're seeing this one much higher, I think.
So we started off on botany. We got 600. That might let us get everything here. So botany, let's go ahead and check out forestry.
And it just stands out a little more for that.
Unlock the xylo slicer. Yield.
Almost the last one I went.
Farming.
I will say this: the lights seem brighter than the other ones. So maybe that's
I'm
why it's
100 down for yield. Okay. Well,
Yeah, it's probably the height and the LOD and other factors like that, probably.
Guys, I found a giant cave. Anyone wants to come build inside this giant cave?
I want to see the giants.
And I want to build.
I just want to knock the rest of this tree out.
We're saying build with you.
I'm probably
All
too
good.
late to claim.
I speak English, and my own skills are bad at it. So.
It's a horrible language that just like read other languages for their fun part.
Yes.
Ooh, coral.
I need to kill some of these bunnies. I'm going to need the resources.
The new planet.
Let's charge up.
I love this already.
How has nobody dropped this cliff yet?
I'm saving it for you.
I think I looked at it like, wow, we've got
Wow.
stuff on that planet that people are gonna drop.
I was supposed to win, not
There
you.
are 2 points on top of it. I am very glad that they will fall down with the cliff.
I didn't want to destroy it. It's too pretty.
It does. I also love the fact that we put the starter base right near pretty close to a pretty substantial cliff. So if you didn't have a jetpack and stuff, you fall down in that hole. It's not fun to get out.
Come on, critters.
I noticed my Omni Blaster.
Well, the fun thing with it is the climbing to get out of it. So you got to find the right places to climb. It's a bit of a challenge.
I love that.
I noticed my Omni Blaster is a better aim than I am. Is that a skill that will be different? Like you just aimier?
Each game or each has different skills attached with them. The Omni Blaster has a small aiming ability to it right now, and we may add skills in the future that.
All right, thank you. Also, I just discovered dodge.
Okay. I like this area for that.
I had that moment the other day after multiple tests not knowing you could dodge roll.
It's been in there for quite a while.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, I was so dumb.
Well, if anyone needs to know, if you put your weapon.
Oh, right. I cannot.
So you gotta dig in the ground a little bit.
Oh, careful.
Yeah.
The best one is to use insta floor mode, and you can take a nice section out, nice and flat.
Yep.
in the homestead, you press tab to go through the wall mode, and then you'll have, I think Q changes between zero and
Oh, that is sweet. That is, see, I was over there placing blocks, granite blocks one by one.
put them in nice lines now.
Oh, and that's where the leveling tool comes in, because you can destroy the terrain to level it out.
That's kind of
that
a
is
side
really
effect. The pavers.
Gotcha. So,
How does,
leveling isn't anything yet. Good to know.
You can do it with inside your homestead using the Instaform. And then the paver kind of the weird thing with the paver is that it replaces blocks on the top with different tiles that you put out there. But in some cases, those tiles are heavily influenced by the substance you're putting it in, so they sink.
Gotcha.
Somebody has
Appears
camp
like they
over
don't
here. We're going to go
work because
use and train.
The permissions menu won't let me
interact with the player that is inside of your homestead. So you have to give them permissions. Interactions on there is to remove them.
Gotcha. Okay. So I need people to find me.
am I running faster than normal? Or is that just
I am noticing that everything is running.
I figure if I collect it, nobody else can, right?
So every time for the and enter deletion mode with
That's also what you're going to use to destroy blocks.
Okay, let's go ahead and look at no. The tree here for yield 3. We're going to learn that.
Should have the change for different VFX.
Well, actually,
There we go. Now, how we, in order to do
the
forestry,
oranges
we
and whites,
have
so
to
it could be
have
purple.
the silo slicer.
Yes, I won't drop the arch, considering people are building up there.
Do it anyway.
Good luck.
I
Had
do
a hard
like the
crash
small
too.
UI
It
change
was
that
fun.
you guys made in the skill tree.
Instaformer. I
That
got
small
one of those
change
in my
saying,
inventory.
forestry and insetting it a bit underneath botany, and same with mineralogy for or civil engineering under mineralogy.
Oh, I gotta
That's
go
a
to
nice
camp
touch.
to change my tool belt. That's right.
And somewhere down the line, we'll get to the point where it'll be, here's a base tree, and then there's like a drop down or a plus sign or something like that to see everything underneath it, so you can
Okay, so this is their crafting tool.
hide them as you do it.
Yeah.
Because it's certainly going to get to be a very long list as we start adding these in, which is going to come.
I can't change modes.
Start breaking a lot of those out.
Place that homestead. Make one on more level ground. There we go.
Well done. Whoever got all the points on
already.
the
It's
new
a lot-
pilot.
It's a
Okay,
lot easier to
Q,
get them before
destroying
pop up
blocks.
underneath them.
Damn.
It's also a lot easier to get them with a grab mesh.
The grab mesh makes
Okay.
a huge difference.
Yeah, but
Sure
they're
how
in the
that's
water,
going.
The 3 or 4 that were
Figure
in the water
that
are
out.
a pain in the butt. 'Cause you have to
They
keep
are
jumping.
Plenty of time to worry about building,
fun.
so
If
for
only
now,
If only you could do something like freeze the water or something to make it that you could just stand next to them.
No, that makes
That's
it simple.
impossible.
I'm just saying.
You just got to, bounce from the bottom and just try and align the crosshair.
Granted,
so much
I
use
make that
for
comment,
grab
and
mesh.
I had the same thing that you said during playtest. Freeze it?
That shit.
Yes.
You'd think a developer would know to do that, but
No, it's the fun element. It's actually playing the game rather than thinking about it.
Eating.
No
Ooh,
physics engine
that was
ever
tricksy.
survives first contact with the players.
And that's a
Rodney,
prime example of the situation of like being too close to the situation that we need testers and stuff because of the fact that like I spent a lot of time in it. I really did. And that wasn't my first thought for you.
yeah, See, that's the thing that a lot of players don't understand. I had this communication who said that No Man's Sky 2 was buggier than hell and never should have been released in the state it was. And like, you gotta understand, it's a team of 20 guys who've been working on the game for a really long time. They're laser focused on what they're doing. Everything. That's why they need us to test things out and think of things that they didn't think of. Like, well, they should have spent the time anyways. And like, you don't understand what it's like until you're in the industry. You can't just assume.
Real quick. The built up a column of tailings. Tailings didn't seem to work out like they did.
I'm sorry, where did you put the
I
tailings?
love these power-ups. I
They
do
were
like
in the
that.
ocean water where one of the waypoints were, and I just built up a column of tailings, and I was surprised at how I could build an actual column versus the tailings spreading out.
Yeah, it's probably, I'm going to guess, because basically water is also another substance. So when you're placing it like that, you're spreading the water out, and the water's probably pushing against it, actually forcing it. We just need to adjust where that level of weight of each of them is. It's interesting.
I do not like the new display for the Instaformer. Delete. It hides. It doesn't show you through terrain anymore. So you can't see the actual area that you're affecting if you're going into terrain.
Also, placing down the ground the fabricator, the grass just goes through the building's just really
Jazzier, was that you that was saying
Yeah, I don't like this. I mean, there is definitely improvement here, but it should just show you what you're doing through the terrain as well.
Can you do me a favor and see if you can make a good, like, little, yeah, kind of what you're doing there. Just kind of cut a video of it and show it and throw it to a bug for me. That way I can just push it through.
I did do a bug report, but I'll do another one.
Alright, I'm gonna log off, get some lunch, watch an episode of Dukes of Hazzard, see you in a little bit.
Later.
Jazzier, throw it into a.
Oh, this is kind of fun. I do like the combat.
Okay.
In the train.
No, don't jinx it, no.
King Prowler, that's scary. Yeah, I opened the menu at a bad place. I closed the menu and there's a King Prowler in front of me.
I do get a bug that the build system doesn't just like auto-click to connect.
What are we going to use turquoise for?
Leather vest.
Oh, that's right. You can actually craft clothing in this game. I never actually do.
Yo, what is that? Oh,
Storm.
Rodney?
Nice.
What?
Yeah, who did the meteor storm?
Whoops. Why are we nuking the planet?
Whoa.
Oh dear. It's over.
The developers were not. We weren't new.
Or too much. All that new hard earned effort.
Or is that
Yeah,
just
that works too.
Or is that just a
Hopefully at the top like some resources like that are like hard to get, like where they landed at.
Let me see.
Maybe.
The one that did not look like it impacted the ground in any way.
Yeah, there's nothing on the ground in the water. Nothing.
That's just Overlord showing their.
It made, you know, where Pete made their team.
Yeah, it did a good job. Find out where it almost had needed
That.
That was kind of cool. Not sure how I'm using that grabness tool, but it saved me.
People are like having issues with the grass clipping through. Just pave it first.
Oh, you can pave to remove the grass?
Yep.
I
Oh.
think you can pave after, honestly.
Or you can lay down some of the
Okay,
base,
it's stamina based.
tiles that are quite thick, and then the grass won't go through those.
Oh, like a foundation?
Yeah.
Well, the grass will still try to go through it if it has the distance to do it. The decor objects do not block
Okay,
the clutter.
we got some combat skills
What's
going,
happening
so
with
let's
the
go
paver
ahead
or
and
if you're using
get.
informal blocks is you're actually changing the terrain.
We got a gravity gun we can
and
get.
the clutter only grows in certain areas.
Tri-shot.
So by making it like a paver block on that top
that was
layer,
quick.
you're killing the grass that's there.
Got to get a
And then you build on
screenshot.
top of that. Okay.
Yep, it's a way for you to kind of clean it up.
Yeah.
I usually do that at the bases, starter bases.
How do I put the foundation blocks down?
You want to use a fabricator.
Ooh, I like the underground cave.
Get starter building.
Done this.
I have heard that those ember horns are even more of a fire hazard than the bellhawks used to be. Holy crap.
Wow, this is cool.
Oh, it must
This
be
is like
these.
pre-mined out, ready for me to put a homestead.
It's like a frog. There are little chests there. It's like a Star Wars Galaxy little frog. Okay, so
Yeah,
now
I've already claimed some of it.
No, this
that's
is,
the
this
tool
is
maker.
No one's got in here.
Gee, let's see. What do we?
I'm inside a large cave.
Object out of range. No, you're not.
Just turning this lovely meadow into a parking lot.
Stuff.
Pave paradise.
Someone singing songs again.
The reference was there. I had to finish it.
It's the only way to live.
Come on.
Without singing.
Out of range. Okay, that hitbox on the stove gave me trouble.
Is there a way to destroy the? I forgot what blocks they're called.
We got power cells.
The foundation.
We need some metal, gas.
If you've got your Instaform,
Fabricator.
Fabricate, you can remove it.
Okay.
Let's start with some banana
Reindeer. What's
plaster.
he doing? He's so cute.
That.
He's crazy.
Clay.
He's cracked. What's going on here?
Yeah, they're just running around headbutting the air.
But the ones I went to, they fired off green stuff.
I've got 6 bones, so I can make the fruit.
Actually shoots.
Lemon
It shoots that
squirt.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
I ran
Let's
into
make
the new
this.
things that look like owl bears or the owl deer.
Yeah,
and they were shooting fireballs at
Now let's make a nut. Well, go to the inventory, make sure we got it.
Oh my god.
Oh, it looks like
with the mobs. I like
the inventory now sorts
The
better.
Algier do not like me mining in
The
this
inventory appears to have like grouped items,
got
and
it.
that lemon squirt was up here at
Everyone's
the
off
top.
mining and exploring, and
Or I
I'm
already
playing with
have
the
it.
buildings just the first time.
Don't know.
Same here.
But now,
Well, I plan on jumping in tomorrow, and
cannot
I'm gonna
locate
get
that
footage
hitbox.
of some of the stuff you guys built for the video that I'm gonna be making on Wednesday.
That's assuming they don't wipe after the test today.
True. So I should probably what I should do is just go around at the end of the day today and get some of those
Yes.
buildings. That's a bear idea. So that's a very good point. Thank you.
Yeah, I had to click on that thing
I
a
think another point to put on
whole
there would be
ton.
that there is no playtest scheduled for
Let's see. It needs some bone.
Oh yeah, it's Monday.
Which we have.
Yes, there will be a wipe before Mondays.
Meat.
Yeah, I just gotta get enough video
Which
for
we
my
have.
interview with Dave.
We're going craft. So I made a meat kebab. Now let's make another lemon squirt because I got it. We're going craft, but this time we're not going to pick
like
it up.
I'm
I
building
had
babies
7
first
before. We're
buildings.
going to hit escape.
'Cause I'm not
Go to
putting
the
it.
inventory.
It
Still have 7.
literally took me 3 to 4
And it's
hours
still
just
okay.
to be able
So
to get the
incomplete
materials
still
to make
breaks.
these tools and play with
Meat
the system.
kebabs. Okay.
I'm
So
taking
there's
my
that.
time with it and enjoying.
Now they just sort of gave you the tools and some stuff to build with.
Let's see.
Like after the test yesterday,
power
I
up
was
the refinery,
just starting
so
to make
G.
blocks, and it's like, oh, now I need to go into the lathe and make all of these, and I need wood, I need stuff. Okay,
Yep.
this is getting crazy.
And then
I
they
don't
did
have
the
any
wipe. You're just like,
recipes.
oh.
Dilo
I've
slicer.
been waiting for the guys from Gunk to show up, but I haven't seen any of them come in yet.
Right here.
Oh.
Gunk.
I am a gunker.
Okay. I have a little base set up in like that valley right near the edge of the map.
Oh, yeah, using the grappling.
Ooh, I like the new AoE effects before.
Yeah, they're better.
Okay, we're going to drop a homestead here.
To see if I can get these to clip nicely. Okay. As much as I enjoyed auto clipping, the ability to actually manipulate my blocks is better.
Oh, look at that. 2 people what? Homesteads on top of that thing. Someone carved through that. That's all going to come down.
Okay, now we got a homestead. Now what?
Talking about the homestead on top of the mushroom.
No. There's a massive.
Let's try to
cliff
build.
edge on the new planet.
Okay.
2 people put them right on top.
We're going to try to
That's scary, right?
build, I think.
Yeah, that's.
Someone come and carve straight down the middle of it. That lot's coming down with a big clump.
Yeah.
Anyone want to make it happen? Teach them a lesson?
No. That's
That's just
No, I know. I'm joking.
But I might make some lines to start the progress, and some unwitting people not knowing might just carry on.
Well, I think that'd be a good test case to see how the game reacts with a building on a mountain or a hill, and then that mountain or hill being cut down and everything falling. What would happen to the building?
Yeah, just from
For test purposes, because the developers may have certain ways that they want buildings to react when it collapses like that.
It is interesting to hear a group of people conspiring and then justifying it.
Yeah.
You can still test it with your.
mind.
Welcome to playtest trolling.
You can test this with your own homestead or with somebody who's willing.
And that's something I
Doesn't
would
have
do.
to
I wouldn't do it to someone else. I'd purposely
And
get
you-
a group like I was
you
talking
player.
about and do it that way.
I'm not sure.
I just died in a weird way.
Oh, look at that! Look, just a line straight under there. That'll poof. And we'd
It's a
see
good
if they
change
float
making
again.
it so that you start with the fabricator and the instaformer.
Only in these
Marble.
few tests.
There's a bunch of free items too.
There's a crate next to the teleport place where you can get a load of stuff as well. Go away now, dear.
Lovely sister. Slowly working on getting a tower built. Though I don't know how stairs work yet.
Just climb them or go down them.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
diagonally,
building them,
usually.
but thank you. Smart
Well,
ass.
start by lifting the first foot.
Okay, this is kind of strange. One block at a time based on the resource in my inventory. So it's like a
you want to learn to climb stairs.
Minecraft building.
So skill tree that I would actually like to see in the what was it? In the ranger is you have the homesteads and then additional homesteads. What about one where you can increase the size of the homestead area?
You can put homesteads next to each other right now.
Yes, but I'm talking like in the
So you're
future.
increasing it
I
by
understand what you're
22.
asking for.
Yeah.
My answer is you can currently put homesteads next to each other. That is the solution for the problem that we currently have.
Okay.
It has come up in a debate and talks about it.
Yeah.
It's not to say we won't change that, but that is the solution that we put in place right now.
So if the upgraded multiple homesteads isn't enough, get other players and have them help you, basically.
Yeah. I'm just bringing up ideas for skill trees.
Yeah, some of the options that we thought about with that is that pose the question is, if we don't allow you, or we allow you to increase the size of the homestead, do we limit the number of homesteads you could put? So instead of allowing you to have 3, we allow you to have 3 different sizes, but you can only have 1.
Yeah.
I mean, different ways to
I much
view it
prefer the
and
different
choose.
locations.
So
being able to combine multiple plots seems a lot better in the long run. But that's just
I think I would rather go that route and just make it so that when you put them next to each other, they form as one larger one.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. I'd like it if the camps showed a preview of the potential homestead area when placing them down for aligning the two.
I'd like to disconnect the two of them from each other.
That would be even better.
Is the solution in my mind is just don't even use the camp, just allow you to go place it and you can see the object of what it's going to be, and ideally give you an ability to kind of place it and then nudge it up, down, and stuff before you confirm it.
Yeah, that would be perfect. I need to go hunt down metal now so I can make more.
Okay, I don't like that
Camps
building
so I
with
can make
blocks. If there's a
homestead
little
where I
hill
need to.
there, I can't anchor it down in here.
Okay, I don't need to hunt
so
down
now
metal. I
let's
just need to
jump
go to
over to
space,
the
but, you know.
inventory. That's the gravity gun. That's the helix.
get yourself a spear. You're going
A
hunting down
paver.
the elusive
Let's
ore
try a
vein.
paver out. And
I really should set up a camera that is doing
drones.
time lapse. The question would be,
and then a
where to
fabric.
put it.
Beach. Okay, let's try 3.
But the problem is there's so many different planets and there's building happening
is
all over the
this?
place. I mean,
This
things
is
to
the
think about, like
paver.
me as a player going into play right now. If I was really interested in looking into the building system and really wanted to play with the building system, I wouldn't go to the new planet, because that is going to be the most common planet that people are going to go to. It is going to have, if performance gets affected by the number of players, that is the one that's going to get hit first.
Hey,
I'm wrong.
Got premium property at the moment.
It does.
Okay.
There's also an advantage of that particular
Making,
planet
like,
is we specifically
more of a
set
path,
the creatures to be,
but it does not
kind
level
of around the
ground.
starting area. You'll notice there's a lot less creatures in that area, because we want you basically having a free area that doesn't have creatures. And as you get further and further out,
And I'm
it gets a lot more
overlapping
crowded
the house
from a
structure
creature
here,
standpoint, a lot more dangerous.
and it is
We
killing
haven't
off
gone
the
through and done
grass
a
in
revamp
that
of the other
area,
planets that are
regardless
gonna
of
do
if it
something
was
similar
under
to
the house.
that. So
That's
the other planets, you have that limitation of there's creatures all over the place.
Now I'm
Yeah.
getting XP.
This is kind of
It would be nice if it
Well,
told
I
me
know
what
why I
kind
can't, I just
of
be a little
XP
bit
I
more
was
bothered.
dangerous.
Oh yeah, the desert and jungle, I do believe, are a slightly higher combat level.
Yeah, and I think those types of places should stay away, because some people may want to build in dangerous area where
set size
they have
mode.
to worry about protecting their building and stuff like that.
Sure. By no means are we balanced in any way right now. So,
Yeah. Oh, if any game was balanced in a pre-alpha,
I don't know what this is doing.
So, on the new planet,
Pave mode.
the lake around the island, someone dug
Set
out
size
stuff on
mode
the
seems to be
side
doing
of
the same thing.
island. The water appears to be running out of the lake.
Yeah, it does that.
And I've tried.
Okay,
to
let's go to
deposit
number
stuff
4.
to stop the water from running out of the lake. It
Ooh,
doesn't seem to be
fabricator.
doing any good. Can I just not stop the water from running out?
You place a camp there and place a
Let me
material
get pointed in the direction I
blocks
want here.
that are not
So now if I
used
hit
like
number
all
4,
Pebble does.
I can
Well, I
say
mean, I've tried depositing
I want a
limestone
door.
and slate.
Oh, that's
When you say the
thinking?
appears to
okay.
be running out,
That
you just see the
is
ripple
far
in the
easier.
surface,
Now
or do you actually see
control.
it receding?
doesn't let me spin my character. So in this mode,
all the way around the lake at this point, and it looks like it's running under the island here.
Once somebody, from what I've seen, I think once somebody disturbs that, it's going to start sort of eroding around it. So you got to put something indestructible, like they said. You got to put a homestead down and seal it with a block. Yeah.
I don't like that.
Once it starts, it doesn't
Move. No.
Yeah.
Rotate.
It's just set too high to.
How do I change my
prevent
camera
it.
view?
Well, you know what? Then if you can't,
I'm
move it,
struggling
just
with
make the hole bigger.
reorienting my camera in that mode.
Every lake is going to get drained.
So it's like I gotta almost turn off the camera.
The good side of
We'll
things,
do a
if a
corner.
player has gone to pyrokinesis, the zone time should be much faster.
Cool.
Have you dealt with the trees?
We fixed them.
Pyromyces was performing really well. I will say that.
I'm having a weird issue where, like, because I'm trying to build walls with the Instaformer in wall mode, and like certain spots of the homestead, I can only build them 2 high, and certain spots I got them 5 high, and it's just not filling in the spots above the 2 high spots. If that makes
It's just
sense.
not rendering. They're actually there. If you try to like jump on them, you're gonna find that they're just invisible.
Okay.
Some things you can do is put blocks next to them, or try to heat up or cool down the blocks next to it. It has to do with being that you put them into open space that didn't have any terrain in that chunk.
Okay.
So it didn't update.
Okay, it doesn't look like
You
the
need dirty
the
that
buildings
chunk.
are free rotation here. It looks like
All right, thank you. I'm gonna.
they are locked to an
Is
XY.
it possible to move the homestead interaction?
We can do that. Okay.
Over a floor or something like that.
Just something getting used to.
You're talking
No.
the homesteader unit itself, the little mushroom-looking thing that glows.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, once you've placed that, that is now. In that
I keep
location.
trying to hit the escape key to unlock the screen here
Well,
for my
I guess I
character
could
to be
try
able
that.
to
You could move it by deleting it.
screen
But I
rotate.
think that's going to defeat your purpose.
Because I want to come over here and I want to
But
see
what you can do is
that. Okay.
once you have everything else in place, you can kind of move them and form them around it.
Yeah, it's in the middle. I want.
Okay,
and I
so
really need to
building
build
gets me
around
civil
it.
engineering.
Yeah, you can build around it. You can put objects over top of it if you want to kind of hide it. But you have no.
So
control
the
of actually moving around.
Instaformer, I'm using it
But I
even though I
can
don't have it
interact,
unlocked.
I can interact with it if I put some floor over it, right?
That is correct. If you want to interact
You
with it,
must
you'll have to
unlock civil
remove
engineering.
the stuff.
Okay.
Mineralogy.
Thank you.
So in the current build system, you'll have to basically
I
try to
do,
figure out ways
okay.
to interact with that.
This is kind of strange
build
because
it into
they've
your
given
build.
us the tools. The tools
Okay.
work even though I haven't unlocked anything.
So once
But
you
now
kinda
if I
get
want
an
to
improvement,
unlock
like
it
if you bury
officially,
it a
I
little
gotta
bit, it's
go
not big of a deal. As long as you don't intend to go deleting your homestead anytime.
how do I do? I need
I got
forestry. I
elephant bliss
need
going on
that.
with my terraformer. It's like I got 2 beams all of a sudden.
Oh yeah, that can
Ain't
and
that a
you
feature?
can keep doing that as
I-
well.
I'm
so
a
you can
learning
get as
here.
many beams as you want.
Let's see. It's almost 2 o'clock. I'll probably do a little bit more here, and then my brain's going to need a break just because I've been doing other things as well. Let's see. Oh, I have a
For those that are
Zyder
spending
slicer.
some time with the
Well,
building system, how do you
they
feel
gave
about
me
the
one.
grid on the ground?
Confused.
It's a little finicky sometimes, like trying to get
Goodbye, tree.
like things to clip together and line up just right.
Goodbye,
but once you
tree.
get into the messing with the
Oh, I
axes,
got
it's
2 of
actually
them
a
going at
much better
once.
system
What I'm
overall.
I
referring
got
to is
3 of
the
them
visual
going,
grid.
or 2.
Oh, I can see that.
I'll say this.
That
Rodney,
seems
I
to be
do like
new.
it for the Instaformer. That is a huge improvement.
Yes.
I like it a lot.
Oh,
Laid
that's
out where
that's
things are going
beauteous.
and
Yeah.
doing counts.
I
and stuff,
can
trying
make
to keep
forests
things under
disappear now.
Yeah, my feedback that I had with it, that I don't know if we're going to use or not, but I don't like that it's attached to your cursor.
No.
I would rather have it attached to the homestead object.
Yes.
So that it's just your whole homestead shows that grid.
I agree.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
So the fabricated blocks, are we talking? They're not the right
There's a
size,
lot
are
of
they? They
trees.
don't exactly fit inside the homestead. In terms of
Fabricated blocks are roughly 4 meters, depending on which ones you're using.
I'm using the what do you call it? The base, the basement layer ones.
Well, most of the object decor objects. I
Yeah.
keep using decor just to refer to them differently. Those are 4 meters, is the size that they are, and your homestead itself is 21 meters. So you'll notice that number doesn't.
Oh,
match
it
up
looks
right.
like
The reason is
the
that
tool
homestead
has
is
a
in the very
power
center,
level.
and it goes.
And that's what's stopping me from doing more trees. So
10
that
out from one,
took
and 10 out
half
from
the
the other
power.
from that. So that's why you get to the 21.
Yeah. That's why one edge is not lined up with the other edge. Okay.
Got too much underbrush.
Like a gap, but it doesn't matter.
So the battery now is up.
All you gotta do is pick one of your sides to basically determine that that one's outside of it, which also allows you to then put things like lighting and stuff on the outside. If you're if you're building up to the full size of your actual homestead, you're gonna have trouble doing decorations on the outside of it.
Oh, so you push halfway out. No, come back here, you silly thing.
I actually really do like the grid system that you guys put in. Makes it so much easier and just placing things in, making sure that you're in the bounds and stuff like that.
Out of curiosity, does the paver pull building materials from the inventory, or does it work with the stuff that's already around you? Like if I wanted to pave the ground to be a flat surface, would I need to have materials from like a mountain that I've terraformed, or would I be able to use the environment that's there already?
The paver places out tiles into the world. And it replaces the ones that are there. So you'll actually, in some cases, it actually gives you back some of the material that was there and converts them to tiles.
I'm getting stuff and
like
some
dirt, I think it does
XP
that with
here.
gravel too. But for the most part, you have to put it out there. So you have to have them in your inventory.
This forest is going away. Bye.
And that would be stuff like
bye, Miss America.
basalt
Bye.
or shale, or does that?
They are separate tile blocks that you'll see them in your inventory. They'll have their own name to them. The idea behind it is your instaformer is basically like placing cinder blocks. They're big, large bricks, basically, is what those are. Where the paver places your small pavers that you'd have in a garden, the footsteps, that kind of stone placement ones that you'd have in a garden.
Yeah.
Or like a road pattern, or bricks if you're to make a road out of bricks.
I think we
The
got
way
gave
it
up.
actually works right now, the way it actually works right now, it feels like
Oh, I had
painting
3 of
the
them
ground
going.
with the paver.
And it kind of is, but the idea is that it's placing. What we're hoping it will look like is that you're placing a brick path.
It's the hit boxes. Basically, I'm having the
So
most
it
problem
actually
with
is taking
hit
stone
boxes.
from your inventory to do that. Nice.
Yes.
I mean, you can certainly make one.
Get to mining.
You'll have to chase down Dorothy many times.
I got a lot of ruby if you need it.
Oh, for her shoes, you mean?
Yes.
And there is
That gravity belt supply is nice.
Hello.
Somebody's trying to kill our spawn here by trying to sink us in. But I'm gonna.
Contrary to what Charlie Brown said, it's not
How,
good grief.
how pretty is the new world?
Very
pretty.
It's
It is
very
beautiful.
nice. Though
Get
people
there
are
quick
slowly
before
trying to
it's,
destroy it.
Exactly, yeah. You better be quick if you want to see the natural
Ooh,
beauty.
forestry was slow. Tree planting.
Are we gonna have to get gunk involved?
Hey Rod, is the xylo slicer planting supposed to be different from the harvester planting?
They are currently the same. They're using the same seed system.
Oh, okay. The Xylo Slicer one, I don't know on your end if it works, but it doesn't give XP when you plant, and it also doesn't shoot out a seed, so it's like decorative planting that doesn't yield anything. I submitted a bug report for it.
Okay.
So
The Harvester works fine, though. It does give the 10 XP.
I think I locked into spawning on the new planet.
Is it lush and few creatures around?
Oh, give me a moment. I'll move you to the jungle.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's just it's been feeling so weird lately.
Get her back there. Get her back
What's
there.
the key for duplication?
Control D.
We got lots of people on here. 55 right now on this world.
Thank you.
So what's the material to block ratio for setting down a block? Is it 1-to-1 or is it like 10-to-1?
I think with this update, it's close to 1-to-1.
Okay,
Not
so
exactly right, but it's
planting
close.
here. Once I got that skill, as we were hearing people
Trying to
talk,
see if I can get my
it
Instaformer to lay down
giant
a
lily
slew of,
seedling. Yeah, let's.
basalt stone block flooring. Just to try and get it going.
I don't like this menu. I would rather some sort of pop-up menu showing me all the items and let me just select, because I don't know what I have or where it's at yet to.
Does it glow green if you're able to place the blocks or anything like that?
I'm gonna need more context.
So I'm pressing E on the keyboard to cycle through
trying to place
things.
some
Coconut
basalt
root
flooring with the Instaformer.
stock. Okay, let's see if we can plant a coconut
It's drawing
tree.
the blocks out correctly, but when I left click it, it doesn't.
There
put
we
anything
go.
Down.
Are you currently in deletion mode and not block placement mode?
I am. That's a good question. Let me see here. How do I determine that? So that's destroying blocks. I'm in placing blocks.
Bamboo tree root. Okay, so we got lots of bamboo.
Yes, I am in placing blocks, left clicking, and it is not placing anything down.
Are you getting an error message on the top of your screen saying you need to have so-and-so blocks in your inventory?
No.
Do you have those blocks in your inventory?
I do.
Okay.
Are you in your homestead?
I am in my homestead.
I have no idea if this did anything.
Let me see. Okay, yeah, that didn't do it. Ancient IT secret.
Oh, there's a.
Okay, now I can actually see.
Alt F4.
Well, I don't want to close out of the game yet.
This says root stock, so
do you
I'm
mind if I
hoping
glance at your screen and see what you're
that
doing?
means I can
Yeah,
grow
yeah, go for
bamboo
it.
up here.
Are you sharing?
Yes. King of Fire
Lancer.
I guess the next question is, who are you?
I am.
Why
on
are
the
you in
human.
my house?
Who are you people? Where are my medicines?
Okay, what else we got?
Sorry, who were you?
Bananas.
King of Fire 10.
King of Fire 10. Okay, so
There we go. We got a banana one there.
just to make things simple, let's go to single block.
Got a couple banana trees.
Okay.
Yeah, my first thought is I've seen eight. You probably
Limes.
don't
Oh,
have
we need
enough blocks
lime.
to do what you're doing.
You have 8.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely looks like you don't have enough blocks. You have 8 of them.
Oh no, I've got more than that. I got 103.3.
You have 103 basalt.
Basalt.
That's not basalt blocks. Scroll down your inventory. They probably look different. Where's the 8?
Oh, I'm out.
On your terraformer, it shows you only have 8.
Okay. So some feedback I would say for currently I'm planting is there needs to be some sort of audio cue letting us know that I clicked, and it was either successful or not. The Q&E menu, I see what they're trying to do to cycle through
So I
things.
should be able to at least
But the
place
problem is I
one.
don't even know what I have to want to cycle through to.
Well, it's
So
not
that
like
would be
place
much
even one.
better to just do some sort of, lack of better terms, a pop-up. Show me everything I can plant. And not soil type, but just simply anything I have in my inventory, and let me pick one from a little pop-up window.
We've already got people playing with farming. Excellent.
Which is not great because farming's broken right now, so it wasn't supposed to be available in here.
I might have to abandon playing with the building because like my OCD, like I can't build symmetrical, and it's just getting to me. Like I can't.
You can build symmetrical.
I feel you.
Well, no, I'm trying to like put a door, but it like dead center within the grid.